Zenbees. Zentangle is a meditative art form that is a relaxing method of creating abstract art using structured patterns. It teaches and focuses on being mindful and present. Zentangle requires no artistic skills. Welcome to 31 Days of Zen, the October project, Luminous Lotus. Hello, I'm SandhyaManne. I'm an artist and a certified Zentangle teacher. In this channel, we talk about creating and practicing Zentangle, my own Zentangle-inspired art books and collectibles. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you do not miss out on any videos that I post here throughout this month of October. So it's day 16 and we're working with string number 16 from the Luminous Lotus PDF template. You can get yours by logging on to www.SandhyaManneStudio.folio.com/LuminousLotus. So I am working with white round Zendala type, black pen, pencil, stub, brown pen and white jelly roll pen and some watercolors. So go grab your supplies and let's get started. On to tangling now. Okay, so here we are with day 16 string. So I am using a white round tile for this project and I have traced the string from Luminous Lotus 31 Days of Zen, the October project. So you can get your own string by logging on to SandhyaManneStudio.folio.com/LuminousLotus, and once you get your template you can trace your strings onto the tiles. So I have my tile ready. I'm working with 01 black micron, a 08 black micron, 01 brown micron, 05 brown micron, and white jelly roll, pencil, stub, and watercolor brushes because we will be working with watercolors. So we need this, and also pencil eraser and a dusty eraser. So these are our supplies. So I always like to start with my dusty eraser. I like to go over my lines just so I can take off any extra dark lines. So it takes off all the extra graphite. So our lines are very nice and gentle, and it helps with the pen work as well. So just go around, take off that extra graphite, and let's get started. So before we start with the watercolors, I would like to add a couple of things here on this tile. So one being, I am going to pull out another line. I'm going to add one more petal here. Okay. So from here, I am going to pull out another line till this end, like this, like a curved line. Okay. And then I am going to add another one like this. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 petals now. Okay. Okay, so now I use my black 01 micron and I'm going to ink these lines. So let's go ahead and ink them. Okay, so here it's all done. Now I'm going to use my pencil eraser to kind of clean up these lines. Okay, so let's clean this up and then we should get to the watercolor section. Okay, so here we are ready to add colors. Okay, so now here I'm going to work with this blue and this purple color. Okay, so I'm going to use the white for the blue and the brown brush for the purple color. So here's how these colors look. So this is the color. Okay, and while this is still wet, I'm going to add in the purple color. Okay, like that. So this creates a lovely combo right there. It's like 3 colors coming out, and I want this effect for the flower. We're going to work a little lighter than this, but that's going to be our colors for today. Okay, so let's get started. So I am using the blue. So I'm actually going to go ahead and start adding the color like this. Okay, so now I am going to go ahead and add this color right in the spot sections. And I'm also going to add it here and let this kind of okay. So I'm just trying to blend it evenly here like that. Okay, so that is our colors. Okay, now I'm again going to go ahead and add the blue here. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and add this color here and here in both the sections, the blue. Okay, so I'm using my color here, so we're gonna add and here. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing here and now with the blue first. Okay, so now we'll use this color again, add it here. Okay, so that is all done. Okay, so I'm gonna let this dry before we get started with our ink pen work. Okay, so let's get started. I am going to go ahead and ink aura this in the inner side with a white jelly roll pen. So I'm going ahead with my white jelly roll. Okay, so now I'm going to start here. I'm just going to pull out a line and add a dot like this, and like that. Now here we're going to do this tangle called Folium. It's a beautiful tangle, so we start with 4 dots here. Okay, so one here, one here, one here, and one here, and then you just pull out these 4 sections like this, and then you just create this petal shape. And we pull out these lines like this, fill in this little triangle section. I just like to add little dots right under the line. Okay, so this is our tangle. I'm going to do the same thing here. Okay. Okay, here we're going to do this, these 5 sections. We're going to do this beautiful tangle called, it's actually a fragment U3. Okay, so here we're going to do this fragment U3. So I pull out this little stem kind of a thing, and then I add these leaves. Okay, it's all done. Now these two sections. So I don't know the name of this tangle. I don't think there is a tangle like this, but I'm gonna go in and pull out these lines with spiral at the end. Try and fit this in. Okay, so just connect these like this. Go add some circles. Okay, so let's do this. So pull out a line, curl it up. Pull out a line, curl it up. Okay, so here it's all done. That is our tile all done. Now let's get to the inner sections. Okay, so in the inner sections, inside we're going to do this tangle called Opus. I'm working with my brown 01 Micron, and Opus is a very interesting tangle. It's one of my favorite filler tangles. So we start with these fescue shapes. Okay. Okay, so we continue giving this on a line, and then now in these gaps, like all around, I'm just gonna add circles. So like this, we go around filling this entire section with circles, and then of course we go back in and add solid brown in those teeny tiny gaps. Okay, so take your time, go around, finish adding this inner detail. Okay, so take your time, go around and finish the rest. And we shall move on to this other section. Okay, so here I have done Opus. Now on the outer section, we're going to do this tangle called Fife. So for that, I just want to make a simple grid. So I pull out a line like this. Okay, now I'm going to pull out lines this way. So you kind of need a grid. Okay, so I have this. Now I'm going to ink this. So we're going to work with black pen here. I'm using my black 01 Micron. So I'm going to ink this line. Okay, so now I'm going to add these odd shapes around the lines. Okay, now we're gonna make vertical and horizontal line inside of these. So I'll pull out a line like this. So I start with this first, and then I go around. So this has to go behind. Use my white pen to fix this. Okay, it should be like this. So let's see. Okay, so here I've added the Fife tangle. Now I'm going to go in. We have to add solid black, but before I do that, I just wanted to go back here and can I give a rounded edges like this for all of them. So I'm going to go around adding that little weights on the corners. Okay, so here it's done. I've added the weights at the corners like that. Okay, so now let's get to shading. So first thing first, we're going to go around the petals. Okay. Okay, and here I'm just going to add in wherever we have all these pods meeting. Okay, so let's use our stub and blend this out. Okay, now we'll go around this. There it is, all done. Now let's journal this. So I'm going to use my 01 Micron to add my initials. Okay, and let's journal this. So this is day 16, and it is today's date is 21 October 2025, and this is Luminous Lotus. So we started off with Tangle, Folium, and then we did Fragment U3, then we did Opus, and we did Fife.
Okay, so these are our tangles, and here is our tile all done.
Hope you had fun on this project with me. I would love to see your creations. So head on to our Facebook group, Zendies, where all the after party fun happens. Share your creations there and check out the works by other Zendies. If you're sharing your works on social media, then please do tag me at SandhyaManne or hashtag Luminous Lotus. So I get to see your lovely works there and I do stop by to comment. A quick note, these projects and these videos are for your personal use and no part of this can be used for any kind of commercial purposes. To understand the Zentangle method and to get started on your own Zentangle journey, check out my website www.SandhyaManneStudio.com for classes, courses and workshops. If you're just getting started, I highly recommend you start with my beginner's workshop, which is called the Fundamentals of Zentangle. Okay, so now it's time to comment. Please comment and let me know how you enjoyed this process because that really helps me plan out my next set of videos. Also, it's time to show some love, so hit that like button, share the video and subscribe to the channel. To join this October project, log on to www.SandhyaManneStudio.podia.com/LuminousLotus. So I will see you tomorrow with day 17 project. Until then, remember to breathe and smile. See ya. Namaste.